This is Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell on the Forge Audio Network.
Forge fans, welcome back to another episode of Forge Daily. Today is September 14th, 2023. I'm your host, Mackenzie Barwell, here to give you all things Forge FC. We're quickly approaching another match day, this time between Forge and Valour. In today's episode, we are going to check in with KJ Tavernier on his professional debut, as well as Jordan Hamilton on what to expect from that matchup this weekend. So first, let's take a look at what we've seen between these two teams in the past. There's been a common theme, actually, in talking about Valour, and it's how hardworking of a team they are. Coach Bobby mentioned it in Behind the Beard, and earlier on in one of the first episodes I did of Forge Daily. So although Valour currently sitting in 7th, they're not one of those teams that can be put on the back burner. They're coming off that crazy win against York United this past weekend with a stoppage time goal. Potentially some momentum there, and you'll hear Jordan and I talk about that a little later. But looking at the all-time record between Forge and Valour, Forge has 8 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. In this season, they are 1-1-1. So can't exactly make any predictions based on these previous matchups. Looking at the lineups for either side, the international players will return by this Sunday. For Valour, winger Pacifique Nyangabayar will return after competing with the Burundi national team for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Cameroon. And then for Forge, Garvin Matusala also to return by then after yet another call-up with the Haitian national team. Some other news, though, to be aware of. Following Kwesi's red card this past weekend, he will have to sit out one more match to finish his suspension. And then by next week, he'll be back in the lineup. All right, let's move on to my post-practice interviews with KJ and Jordan. Okay, well, congratulations on your first professional debut. Can you just touch on your experience? How was it?
It was amazing, actually. I was just warming up. Got the call that my name is I was gonna go in.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, me? I'm just like, I went in, kind of nervous a little bit. Once I got in, nerves kind of settled in a bit. And then you're building up to getting on the field. And then when you get on the field, you're just like, okay, I've been doing this every day in training.
You train around these guys.
Exactly. So
yeah.
When you get on the field, you just stick with it.
Yeah,
what I've been doing.
Totally. You are the 31st player actually to come from Sigma and play for Forge. So can you talk about how you feel League One set you up for success coming into the CPL?
I mean, League One is a great league. A lot of CPL players have made the transfer from League One to CPL, depending what team it is, not even Forge. So I think the level of play is not too different in terms of speed of play and the guys' quality. Mm-hmm. So I think it's been easy to switch, and I've been training a lot with you guys, so it's easier for me.
Yeah. One other thing I wanted to ask you about was the game day fits. Did you know it was this big of a deal when you came?
No, I just come in my tracksuits because that's what I always do. So when I saw the fits, I saw everybody else's fit, I'm just like, oh shoot, maybe next time I need to actually dress up a bit.
Yes, because Eva has posted up with the camera and people are fitted up. So
next time I'll come with some.
I'm gonna watch out for you, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like those are one of the things that you just eventually learn by coming and experiencing it. No one tells you, hey, you gotta dress nice.
I was just coming in my tracksuit, chilling, and then I see everybody else's fit. I'm just like, you know what? Next time, I need to step this up a bit.
Okay, that's all I have, KJ. Well done. First interview in the books.
Thank you.
How's it feel? Good?
Feels good, yeah.
I feel like you did a really great job.
Thank you.
I was asking KJ about this because, it's his first professional game. I don't think he understood the whole game day walk-in fit. So he pulled up in his tracksuit, and I felt like you would be a good person to ask because you're always fitted. Like these are really good. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing a little bit of IG stalking before this interview just to do my research, and then look at this guy.
It's not good enough.
It's not good enough. That's what I'm saying.
It's not good enough at all. He was here before me. I didn't see this.
Like, he looks great, but I just don't think he understood that.
He doesn't look great.
Looks like pajamas. I just think game day is showtime.
Might as well.
Yeah, showtime. That's pretty much it.
Okay. I'll have to tell KJ then to step up his game.
Yeah.
Okay. But on a serious note, I want to start by talking about Sunday's match because you guys are coming off a tie against Cavalry, but Bobby talked about it in the press conference as well, like a pretty solid defensive performance. So do you feel like there is some momentum there and maybe something that you'll carry into Sunday?
Yeah, for sure. I think, we have guys who can score the ball. So whether it's me, Woobs, Taryn, Benny, Borges, Dav is out right now, but we can all score a goal. I think this year what we've been missing is just the consistency of having both sides of the ball have stellar performances. I think we've put together maybe 2 or 3 performances, maybe a little bit more, where both sides of the ball were dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise it's been, one or the other. When we have both of them clicking, it's pretty hard to come close to us.
Yeah.
I think Winnipeg is one of the toughest places in the league to go.
Because it's Winnipeg.
It's Winnipeg. For one, nothing against Winnipeg, but it's just...
No, I get it.
The travel there, the field that they have there, they play very well at home, and they always bring it against us, so we have to match their intensity and play, our game. I think the rest will take care of itself. Mm-hmm. That's the business end of the season.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jordan. Good luck.
No problem.
Now, in terms of some dangerous players to keep an eye out for on Valour FC, I spoke about it briefly earlier this week, but I wanted to bring it back up because Valour goalkeeper Ryan Yesley currently has the most saves in the league with 73 and is closely trailing Tristan Henry in the race for the most clean sheets with 6 total. However, I will say Tristan pulling away with 9 total. Yesley spoke to Christian Jack post-game last weekend on the role that Valour captain Diego Gutierrez has played, as well as where Valour currently stands at this point in the season following that exciting win against York United.
Diego Gutierrez, who's been immense for you this season, gets the big 2-0 goal. What's it been like playing with him and how big of a goal was that?
He's a great leader, honestly, especially with the fact that Andrew Jean-Baptiste stepped off the field due to injury. We needed a leader in the dressing room. He's more of the quiet one. He doesn't talk too much, but he just leads the team by the way he acts on the field. And I'm so happy for him. I feel that he's one of the best players in this league, and it was deserved.
Last one then for you. You said you're happy for him. I'm sure you're happy for a lot of people within this squad. It's been an up and down year for you. It's the first away win for 5 months. What does this mean for your team as you continue to build that confidence and maybe enjoy the positives now a little bit more?
Yeah, as I told you before, there's still a race to do. There's still playoffs to make, and a win out of 6 games that we have left is a lot of positives. So, we needed that little turnaround, especially on the road. It does us a lot of good, especially against a team that's fighting directly against us.
Yeah.
So it's only positive, and we need to build on this victory, go game by game, and I think we'll be good for the rest of the season.
With that, we will close out today's episode. Don't forget to tune in to Sunday's game via One Soccer and cheer on Forge FC, who will be playing all the way out in Winnipeg. Tomorrow, you can expect another episode of Max Access, this time with Woobens Passius. We had a really great chat, so I'm honestly so excited for you guys to listen to that one. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Forge Daily, and we'll be back with another one next week.
This has been Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.